I needed some pose references for this ace drawing, and now I'm getting shirtless cowboys all over my Pinterest feed. And this is exactly why my page has to be private. I literally made the mistake of keeping my Chinese BL pins public, and then someone later asked me about it in person when they saw my Pinterest boards. The way I had no idea how to respond and the way that I curved that freaking question was insane, because afterwards there was just silence in the car and I did not know what to do. And mind you, this was like the first time I was meeting this dude. We joined a club together, and it was during like maybe the first 2 weeks of him joining the club, and I was driving a big group of people to go hang out or something, and suddenly like Pinterest came up about, needing inspiration for haircuts and whatever, and then my dumbass was like, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna send you my Pinterest profile. And I didn't think to check that my Pinterest boards were private, because I didn't even know that was a feature, to be honest. I never shared my Pinterest board with anybody. And then I guess at the time this dude was also trying to be my friend, so he was kind of teasing and being like, oh, can I look at your Pinterest boards? Like, can I look at your Pinterest boards? And immediately I was like, wait, no. I've got so many embarrassing things on that Pinterest profile that no one can know, but I already shared my profile with this dude. So what am I supposed to do? I was like, no, don't you dare look at those Pinterest boards. Don't you dare. And he did. And I just knew he saw them damn pins, because his next question was like, do you read? And then I immediately cut him off and I was like, yeah, that's old stuff from high school. And at this point my ears were quite literally burning from the embarrassment, and I was still at the wheel, so I was like, oh my god, this kid was in the back seat and he was probably looking through my other Pinterest boards, and I was like, dude, I just low-key outed myself to the normies. So somehow the topic gets changed, right? And later I go home to my roommate and I'm like telling her about this entire story, and I'm like, dude, like, I'm such a chud. I'm such an idiot. Like, I don't know why I did that. And she was like, girl, you didn't know that you could keep them private? And I was like, I didn't know. I never thought of ever sharing my Pinterest profile until this dude was asking for like haircut recommendations, and I was like, oh, I just use Pinterest, and like the ideas are really great there. Like I can make a Pinterest board and share it with you. I didn't know that it would share my profile with this person. And ever since then, I have been diligent about checking every single one of my boards to check that they are privated and they cannot be viewed by the public. So 2 nights ago, I was in my bed looking up pictures of shirtless cowboys for my ace drawing. And you know well that all these pictures are in a very private board. But now that I'm thinking about it again, maybe I should have taken it with stride. I think at the time I was too worried about what these random people would think of me, even though I wanted to be their friend. I thought they're really cool, but in that moment it kind of felt like I was really ashamed of myself for liking something strange, outwardly strange. And instead I kind of wish I was there to back myself up. So if the normies ever find you doing something embarrassing, just own it. You'll be just fine.